and respected officers of NCGM. I am Mahesh sir from Andheri West English UPS School. I welcome you all to the online study session. Before starting the lesson, there are some instructions for students. I will ask you some questions, and if you know the answer, then raise your hand. Right, while you means using your mobile screen, you can raise your hand, and sir will unmute you, so you can ask the means you can give the answer. And this online study is for you to be attentive and listen carefully to the session. So today we are going to study about basic English grammar. In that we will study sentence and types of sentences. Today's thought of the day: if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. And this sentence is spoken by Nelson Mandela, or given by Nelson Mandela. We, the human beings, communicate with each other in two ways. Right? If all know that we are human beings, and we communicate or speak with each other in two ways. Right? So which are the two ways? First, simply through signs, symbols, or using our body or face muscles. Right? You can see on the left hand side on the picture, right, there are some smileys are there. Right? So with the help of the smiley, right, we can say that if the person is happy or sad, or we can tell its expressions or its feeling. And the second way is through saying words which make up our language. And while speaking language, we express our feelings using sentences. Right? So here you can see in the picture that two persons are there. Right? They are sharing their thoughts, right, with the help of words and with the help of sentences. So what is a sentence, right, or what we can call as sentence? What is a sentence? When we speak or write, we use words. We generally use this in group. For example, Chota Chetan sat on a last bench. Right. So in this sentence, right, you can see that there is a person, right, or a small child, that is called as Chota Chetan, right, which always sit on a last bench. Right. So here a set or a group of words like the above one, which make a complete sense, is called as a sentence. Right. So what we called it as a sentence is, these are a group of words, right, which make a complete sense. Right. And that group of words is called as a sentence. What will happen if we change the sequence of the words? Right. So let's try with the same sentence. Right? That is example 1. Chota Chetan sat on a last bench. Right? This is example 1. And example 2. A bench, last, Chota Chetan on sat. If we see both the examples, example 2 is just a group of words. It doesn't make any sense. While the example 1 is also a group of words. Right? Same words are there. But the sentence 1 is making a complete sense, right, of sense of action. Therefore, the example 1 is called as a sentence. Right? So in the only a group of words is not sufficient. Right? It should make a sense, right? So that is called as a sentence, right? We will see some more example of sentences. That is first, I like vada pav. He reads newspaper. She does not like samosa. Please keep the mobile on silent. Fifth one, they say the new mobile will charge within 30 minutes. Okay, so we will see some few examples of sentences. First, I like vada pav. Second, he reads newspaper. Third, she does not like samosa. Fourth, please keep the mobile on silent. And fifth one, they say the new mobile will charge within 30 minutes. Right. So if we consider all the five example, right, these are the group of words are written, right, and they are making a sense, right. So we can understand more more easily, right, what is the meaning of that sentences, right. So it is called as a sentence, right, because it is make these are the group of words which make a complete sense to us, right. So we will see which are the types of sentence. There are mainly four type of sentences, and they are named by their purpose or function. Can anyone student, right, can anyone tell me, do you know any type of sentence? Right, if you know, raise your hand so you can answer it. Okay, so we will see that there are four types, right. So we will see one by one which are the four types. So these are the four basic types of sentences. First is called as declarative sentence, that in that a statement or a universal truth is written, and the punctuation mark we will use, right, is the full stop, right. You can see in the bracket, I have written the full stop, right. So full stop is the punctuation mark we will use in case of declarative sentence. Second is called as interrogative sentences, in that usually a question is asked, and the punctuation mark we will use is the question mark. Third one is called as imperative sentence, in that a command, order or request is given, right, and the punctuation mark we will use is either exclamatory mark or full stop. When command is there or order is there, then we will use the exclamatory mark, and when request is there, then we will use the full stop. And the last, that is called as exclamatory sentence, in that an exclamation or a feeling of a person is expressed, and in that the punctuation mark we will use is the exclamatory mark. So here first is called as the declarative sentence. So in that declarative sentence, we will see the function or purpose, that it is a statement. uh, it gives information about something. Example, Raja likes a mango, right. In that the punctuation mark we use is a full stop, right. In this example, that we are getting some more information about the person or the child, that is called as Raja, right. What information we are getting? That he likes the mango, right. It is a declarative sentence or simple statement is there, therefore it is called as a declarative sentence, right. And after the sentence completion, right, there is a punctuation mark is there, and that mark is the full stop. We will see some more examples of declarative sentences. The first example, we watched the movie last night. Second, I will go to Pune tomorrow. Third one, he kicked the ball. Four, today is a sunny day. Fifth one, it is the best dish in this hotel. Right. So if we consider all the five examples, right. So in that all the five examples, right, we can see either a universal truth or a simple statement is written, right? So these kind of sentences is called as a declarative sentence, and it will all the declarative sentence it will end in a full stop. We will move on to second uh, type, that is interrogative sentences. That the functions or purpose of the sentence is to ask question. It asks us information about something. Right? So in that, in the interrogative sentence, usually a question will be asked. We will see the example. Does Raja like a mango? Right? In this example, we can see that, right, a question is asked, right, that if Raja likes the mango or not. Right? So whenever there is a question asked, then right, that sentence is called as interrogative sentence. Right? And here the punctuation mark we will use, that is a question mark. Right? You are familiar with this punctuation mark, that is question mark. We will see some more examples of interrogative sentences. First one, will you buy that book for me? Second, do you like the cake? Third, is she best in basketball? Fourth, can you make tea for us? Fifth one, would you visit my house tomorrow? If we consider all the five examples, so we can see that normally a question is asked, right, to someone, right? And this type of sentences is called as interrogative sentence, right, where we can identify the sentence by looking at the punctuation mark, right? That is, at the end of the sentence, the punctuation mark is there, and that is the question mark. Right? So we can easily find out whether the any question is asked in the sentence or not. And if a question is asked, then that sentence is called as interrogative sentence. Then third type of sentence is called as imperative sentence. Function or purpose. It usually a command, order, or a request is given. So it orders or requests us to do something. Example, read this book, don't read. Right? So in imperative sentence, usually two things are given. First, either a command will be given or order will be given, or second, a request will be given. Right? So which punctuation mark we have to use? We have to use exclamatory mark, and second one is the full stop. Right? So when we will use the punctuation mark as full stop, and when we will use the exclamatory marks, whenever there is a command or order is there, then we will use the exclamatory mark. And whenever some requests are given, right, so some student or teacher is making a request to other, then we will use the full stop. Some example of imperative sentence. First one, please give her a glass of water. We will see the fourth one, please bring the medicines. If we consider both the example, right, that is first one, please give her a glass of water, and fourth one, please bring the medicines. Right, so we can see here the request with the help of the word please, we can see the request is made. Right, so this type of sentence is an imperative sentence, right, but it will end into a full stop. We see the second, third, and fifth example. Second example, do not walk. Third, do it fast. Fifth, save the planet. Right? So in these three example, do not walk, do it fast, and save the planet. Right? An order or a command is given, right, to a person. So this will end into an exclamatory mark. I hope you have understood the imperative sentence. Then the last type of sentence, that is called as the exclamative sentence or exclamatory sentence. The function or purpose is to make an exclamation or to make to express our feelings, right? So it expresses surprise about something, right? So if we have surprise about anything, so we can uh, use this sentence, right? So example is how beautiful Taj Mahal is, right? So here, that a person is expressing its expressing its feelings, right, with the help of the words that is beautiful, right? So here, right, we can use the punctuation mark as exclamatory mark. We will see some more example of exclamatory sentences. That is, first, what an exciting movie it is. Second, how cute the baby is. Third, don't be so silly. Fourth, how slowly she drove. What a nice noise they made, right? So if we consider all the five examples, so we can see an exclamation is there, right, or a feeling is expressed, right? So these type of sentences is called as exclamatory sentence, right? So here and all the exclamatory sentence that is end, right, with a punctuation mark, that is called as the exclamatory mark or mark of exclamation. So I hope you have understood what is the meaning of sentence and which are the four types of sentence. I will revise again. First, what is a sentence? A sentence, right, is a group of words which make a complete sense. That is called as a sentence. There are four types of uh, sentences. First is called as declarative sentence. In that, a declaration or a simple statement is given and it will end into a full stop. Second one is the interrogative sentence. In that interrogative sentence, a question is asked, and in the interrogative sentence, it will end into a question mark. Third one is called as imperative sentence. An imperative sentence, that in that usually a command or request is there. Whenever a command is there, we will use the punctuation mark as exclamatory mark, and whenever there is a request is there, then we will use the punctuation mark as full stop. And last type, that is called as exclamatory sentence. Whenever we express our feelings, then we will use the exclamatory sentence, and it will always end into a exclamatory mark, right? So now we will do some exercise, right? So first, add the punctuation mark. Now tell me, let this first punctuation mark, let anyone raise your hand, and you can answer what is the punctuation mark called this. Raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay, so this punctuation mark, right, we normally see in our question paper, right? In that, all the small questions, right, are asked, and at the end of this, right, this mark is there, and this mark is called as our uh, interrogative mark or question mark. We will see the second one, right? This is called as the exclamatory mark or the mark of exclamation. Then
Full stop.
very good, right? Can you tell me all the punctuation mark? The first
Question,
one, second one, and third one.
question mark.
Yes, very good. The second one.
Question mark.
Yes, it is a punctuation mark, but the second one is called as the exclamatory mark. Very good. And the third one,
Exclamatory mark.
very good, very good. Yeah.
Monitor.
And the last one, very good. And the last one is called as the full stop. Right. The first one is the question mark. The second one is called as the exclamatory mark or mark of exclamation. And the last one is called as the full stop. Very good, student. Right. Then can you tell me, right, which punctuation mark we will use here? Right. I will read the sentence first. Then you can try the answer. Please look after your little brother. Right. So can you tell me which punctuation mark we will use? Full stop or a question mark or mark of exclamation?
Mark of full stop.
Yes, right. We will very good. Here we will use the full stop. Right. Right. Why we will use the full stop? Because here a word please is there. Right. Please means what? It is a request is there. Right. And whenever a request is there, we will use the punctuation mark as full stop. Right. Very good. Right. We will see the second sentence. I will read for you. Who did it? Right. Can anyone answer? Right. Which punctuation mark we will use here and why?
Question marks. Question
Very
mark.
good. Right. Very good, very good. Right? The answer is right. That is, we will use the question mark. Right? Why? Because here a question is used. Right? That is, who did it? Very good. Right? The question is there. So we will use the punctuation mark is as the question mark. Right? Then the third one, that is, oh, I press the wrong key. Right? Here, can you guess which punctuation mark we will use?
Question. Exclamation marks.
Very good, very good. Right? The answer is right. Right? That is, we will use the exclamation mark, right, or mark of exclamation, right? Because here, oh is what? The feeling he or she is expressing, right? So the exclamation mark will be there after oh. Very good. Then the next one. What are you doing this Sunday? Can
Question
you
mark.
guess? Very good. Right? Again, we will use the question mark because right question is asked here. Very good. And we will use the question mark. Then don't touch the hot pan. Right here.
On it. Stop. Full stop.
What? Okay. Right. So don't touch the hot pan. Right. This is what. Right. It is a request or it is a command or order.
Question mark.
Yes, right. Very good. We will use the exclamation mark, right, because here the command or order is there. Right. So very good, students. So we will use the mark of exclamation. Then watch your step.
Question mark. Full stop.
Right. When we
Full
okay. So right. Watch your step. Right. Sometimes our parents, right, when we are walking, right, on road, right, sometimes they order us or command us, right, that is watch your step, right, or you will fall down, right. So this, right, sentence, right, is an imperative sentence where an order is given, right, by normally or usually our parents or teachers, right. So here we can use the exclamatory mark. Then next one, please clean your room. Here which punctuation mark we will use and why? please clean your room. Right, so here which punctuation mark we will use? Right, either question mark, we will use the question mark or exclamatory mark or full stop.
Full stop or exclamation mark.
So what we will use, either full stop you will use or exclamatory mark.
Exclamatory.
Uh, Exclamatory marks we will use whenever expression is there, right? But here please word is there, right? When we will use the please word when we are making a request, right? So here a request is there, so here we will use a punctuation mark, that is a full stop, right? Whenever there is a request is there, right? So we will use the full stop. Go back to your place. Right here, what punctuation or which punctuation mark we will use?
Question mark.
Full stop.
Oh,
Full stop.
okay. Go back to your place. Right here, we will see that a full stop is there, right? Because right, simple means full stop. Why we are using the full stop? Right, we are not using the question mark because it is not a question, right? The question is not asked, therefore we are not using the question mark, right? Here, a simple request is made, right? Uh, so therefore, we will use the full stop as a punctuation mark, right? Then, I like to sleep. Here,
Full
which
stop.
very good, right? We will use the punctuation mark as full stop, right? Because right, it is a simple declarative sentence, right? Or a simple statement is there. Therefore, we will use the full stop. They reached in city safely. They reach in city safely. Right? Here, which mark we will use?
Full stop.
Okay, very good. Right? We will use the full stop, right? Because it is a simple declarative sentence is there, right? That is, they reach in the city safely, right? So a declaration or a simple statement is there. Therefore, we will use the full stop at the end. So now another example means some examples are there, but here in I will read one by one the question, and after that you have to tell me that the type of sentence, right? You know the four type of sentences, right? So here first I will read the question for you, then you have to understand the sentence, and then you have to tell me which uh, type of sentence is it, right? That is either it is means declarative sentence, right, or interrogative sentence, or imperative sentence, or exclamatory sentence, right? So I will read one by one the question, right? That is first question: how quickly you understood, right? You can give the answer, how quickly you understood.
Question mark.
At the, these are the types of sentences, right? You, so you have to tell me either it is, right, there are four type of sentences, right? So from that four type of sentence, right, you have to guess which type of sentence is it. Either it is declarative sentence, right? Second, interrogative means question sentence is there. Third one, imperative sentence, or the fourth one, that is exclamatory sentence is there, right? So from these four, you have to tell me either which type of sentence is this.
Imperative.
Uh,
Sentence.
imperative sentence. Uh, yes, it is an exclamatory sentence because at the end exclamatory mark is also there, and how quickly you understood means the feelings are there, right? Either the feeling of teacher or the feeling of parents are there, right? Therefore, right, this type of first answer is your exclamatory sentence, right? We will move to the second question, that is, I cannot find my pen.
Full stop.
Yes, full stop is there. So which type of sentence is it? Either it is declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, or exclamatory sentence.
Declarative.
Yes, very good, right? So it is a declarative sentence, right? Because a simple statement is uh, given, right? So it is a what and declarative sentence. Very good, right? Then third one, do it slowly.
Exclamatory.
That exclamatory sentence we can identify uh, in that the at the ending, right, instead of full stop. Here in the third question full stop is there, right? So instead of full stop, if exclamatory mark is there, then we can use the exclamatory sentence, right? But here full stop is there, right? So it is not an exclamatory sentence. Right, so here do it slowly, right? Here, right, a request is made, right? Therefore it is a type of imperative sentence, right? We will move on to the fourth question, that is this bag yours, right? And then a question mark is there, right? So it is a very simple to identify. Can anyone identify? Fourth, that is this bag yours? Which type of sentence is it? See, there is a hint, that is the question mark, right? And you can identify there is only one type of sentence which is having a question mark. Can anyone guess?
Exclamation mark.
Right here,
Exclamation mark.
right? But in the fourth question there is a question mark, right? So which type of sentence is it? Right? So there are four type of sentences are there. First, declarative. Second, interrogative. Third, imperative, and fourth one, that is exclamatory. right? So from these four, right, which is this fourth one? Okay, I will give the answer. That is this bag yours? Right? Means, and at the end, question mark is there. So whenever question mark is there, we will use the, means the type of sentence is interrogative sentence, right? Because a question is asked, right? And whenever a question is asked, then that sentence is called as the interrogative sentence. Then the fifth one, he will be late for swimming competition, right? And at the end, full stop is there, right? So can you guess which type of sentence is it? He will be late for swimming competition. Either it is, right, first, out of the four types, right, there is not a question mark is there, right? So it will not be a interrogative question or interrogative sentence, right? An exclamation mark is also not there, right? So this will not be a exclamatory sentence, right? So only two options are there. Either it is declarative sentence or it is imperative sentence, right? So from these two you have to guess, right? Either it is simple statement means declarative, or a request is there. Okay, try to give the answer. Fifth one, he will be late for swimming competition. Only you are having two options, right? That is, first is declarative, means simple sentence is there, or second one, that is imperative sentence, right? In this, a simple statement is given or a request is given.
आज चिल्ला रहा था
Okay, right. So in the fifth question, right, only a simple statement is there, and therefore it is called as the declarative sentence. Right. The sixth one, how playful the little girl is, and then exclamatory mark is there. Right. So can you guess? Right, the exclamatory mark is there. Right, there is a hint. Right, that is at the end. Right, there is a exclamatory mark. Right, or mark of exclamation is there. Can anyone student tell me the answer of sixth one? That is, how playful the little girl is. Either it is declarative sentence, then interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, or exclamatory sentence. Okay, right. So how to identify this? Right, that is, at the end there is an exclamatory mark. Right. So we know that exclamatory mark comes only first in the exclamatory sentence, that where the feelings are expressed, or in the second, that is imperative sentence, where command is there or any order is there, right? So here, how playful the little girl is, right? So here there is no command, right, or order is given, so this is a type of exclamatory sentence. The seventh one, I can play guitar, right? Can you guess the type of sentence that means it is, right, from that four type, which type it is? I can play guitar. Either it is declarative, interrogative, a question is asked, right? Then third one imperative, a command or request is there, or the fourth one, that is feelings is there, or it is a simple sentence? Okay, I will tell you the answer. That is, I can play a guitar, right? So here a simple statement is there, right? So uh, this
In,
type of sentence,
Incorrective.
right? Interrogative. When we will use the interrogative, whenever question is asked, right? Here there is no question mark, right? So it is not an interrogative sentence, right? So here, this is an example of a declarative sentence, right? Because a simple sentence is written. Eighth one, the baby is playing with the car. Can anyone tell me? The baby
In,
is playing with,
Incorrective.
uh, imperative. Whenever it is a full stop, so imperative, when we will use an imperative, whenever there is an uh, request is there, right? So here the baby is playing with the car, right? It is not an imperative, because that only a simple sentence is given, right? So this is the declarative sentence, right? The ninth one is very easy, right? And I hope you will give the answer, right? That is, who is that person in the red shirt, and at the ending the question mark is there, right? And okay,
Declarative.
so whenever there is a question mark, right? So which type of question?
Declared. Declare.
Declarative means simple sentence, right? Whenever simple sentence is there, then we will use the declarative, right? Here a question is asked, right? And whenever a question is asked, right? So which type of question, sentence it will, right? Only one type is there. Okay, right? So I will give the answer. That is, who is that person in the red shirt, right? So whenever there is a question mark at the ending, you can see the question mark is there, right? So, and whenever there is a question mark, the type of sentence is interrogative sentence, right? Then the last one, that is, I don't like blue color. I don't like blue color, right? And at the ending, full stop is there. Then, can you guess the type of sentence? Right? Either it is declarative, then interrogative, imperative, or a simple exclamation is there. For exclamation or exclamatory sentence, at the ending of the sentence there is an exclamatory mark is there, right? But here only the full stop is there, right? So how we can say it is an exclamatory sentence? Okay, I will give the answer. I don't like blue color, right? This is a simple sentence, right? Therefore, right, this come under an declarative sentence, right? I hope you have enjoyed the session, right? Thank you all of you. Thank you all of you. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you students, respective teachers and officers of MCGM for giving me this opportunity to take the online class. Thank you all of you.